Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small, the Unconventional Attorney. Today we're going to talk about whether or not Google Ads works for estate planning attorneys. Before we get to that though, I want to let you know that what we're going to talk about here today with Google Ads, my answer is dependent on my own experience, and I've built out a course and done other kinds of crazy things and created a group. It's called Lawyer Sanctuary. And if you want to check that out and maybe want to join, it's basically the world's best place for law firm owners to hang out. You can go to lawyersanctuary.com and learn a little bit more about it. It's way more than a Google Ads course, but I literally will teach you what I'm doing step by step. And if you're not convinced by the end of this video, then that's okay. You don't have to go there. But I'll tell you what happens here. But lawyersanctuary.com is the place to go if you are a law firm owner, okay? Guaranteed. Now, this question is something that I read in a different Facebook group, and I had to get on here and answer it because the answers and the responses struck me as crazy, okay? And if you were there and if you answered this question, then I'm sorry, but you're crazy. The question was basically, hey, I'm starting a new law firm. What's up, Melissa? What's up, Jenny Lynn? Hey, I'm starting a new law firm, and I want to know if Google Ads will work for an estate planning law firm. The answers were like, no, it only works for PI. Yes, I did it once, but Shanta's here. She can tell you about, Melissa and Shanta can both tell you about my Google Ads course probably. But they were like, no. One person said, I spent a bunch of money. Another person said it doesn't work. Another person said you need to have a bunch of tracking and a bunch of analytics all figured out and a bunch of mobile site upgraded things and all these things. And I felt sort of the urge, the requirement, the necessity to come here and talk about my experience with Google Ads and estate planning. Okay. What I will tell you this at the beginning, yes, Google Ads can work for you. What's up, Adam? If you are doing estate planning. Okay, Google Ads will work for everyone. And the reason is this. When people need something, they go to Google, okay? They just do. It's what I do. It's what everybody does. If you're in this group and you ask me a general question, I'm going to go and ask you to go to google.com and ask because they know everything. That's great. And the same works with estate planning attorneys, okay? There are a couple of things that you need to remember or think about, though, as you get into this Google Ads game if you are doing estate planning only. I will tell you when it comes to probate, the answer is different, okay? And you'll see why. I'll explain the whole thing here real quick, very quickly. So Google Ads for estate planning attorneys will work on two main different fronts, okay? The first front is sort of your traditional search. Somebody goes and they search for Seattle estate planning attorney, or they just search for estate planning attorney in your geographic area. If you are there in the Google Ads sphere, you can show up first. People will click on you and they may hire you, okay? The thing about Google Ads in estate planning to remember is that Google Ads is traditionally something that you want to be on for people that have urgent matters, okay? Estate planning is important, but it's not urgent, okay? Typically, their people are not trying to run around do an estate plan very quickly. They may, if someone is ill, if they're about to travel, so you may catch some people in that Google Ads sphere. That's why it's important to have Google Ads out there, I think, okay? But you have to know that your success rate is probably going to be lower. But on the same token, your ad cost is probably going to be lower. Although if you have unsophisticated law firm owners out there bidding up estate planning keywords, then you may pay just as much for a lead as you might otherwise, and it may be less profitable. My suggestion always when it comes to Google Ads is to have a daily budget of like at least 2 or 3 clicks per day. That typically will get you on the first page of Google, and it will get you some exposure, and then you can see if it's profitable for you or not. You just see like, okay, I went a month, I signed up 6 new clients, I'm rich AF, it obviously works. I went a month, I signed up no clients, I lost money, I should probably try something different. But even in that same vein, and I know I'm jumping around here a lot, if your ad is no good, then you're not going to get a great response. For Shanta, for example, who's watching right now, Inside the sanctuary, we worked on her ads a little bit. She started getting more response, so that the ad copy can make a big difference as well. Asking your targeting, asking your keyword targeting. So there are some other things to consider when you do this, but it definitely can work. That is the first type. The second type of keyword that you want to target if you are in estate planning could be long-term, long-tail kind of keywords. Long-tail keywords are the searches that people type in when they just have questions. So for example, what is a trust? Can I fund, how do I put my house in a trust? These would be long-tail searches where you're going to have significantly less volume of searches, but the people that are searching are likely to be more engaged, more ready to take action than somebody that's not. That's just searching for estate planning attorney, for example. They just maybe thinking about it and looking for it. But if somebody's searching how to fund my trust, or can I put my house in a trust, or like for Melissa, how do I avoid Medicaid? These are things that you want to show up for, where you're likely to find someone that's a little bit more motivated to take action. Okay, so bottom line, end of the day, it is okay to run Google Ads if you are an estate planning attorney. I would encourage it. There is a third, by the way, type of Google ad that all attorneys should be running that I did not mention today, that I'm going to leave as a cliffhanger because I'm a mean person, but that is explained inside of the sanctuary in depth. And you can see that, as well as join what I consider to be a highly amazing group, highly intelligent, highly motivated, high action taker law firm owners inside of the sanctuary. You can check that out by going to lawyersanctuary.com. You'll get access to my Google Ads course, to everything. It's great. Lawyersanctuary.com. This is new. First time I'm breaking it out, so I'm not doing a great job of explaining it, but it's an amazing place. So that is it. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to share it, please share it with them. If you have questions or comments, please leave them. If you are someplace that you can subscribe and you don't want to miss a future episode, please hit that subscribe button. And as a reminder, I'm Christopher Small. I am the Unconventional Attorney. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. And I will be here again tomorrow. See ya.